January 7th, 2010. To some, it might just be an ordinary Thursday at the beginning of another ordinary year. To others, the events that will transpire in the desert of Pasadena, California will be nothing short of legendary. It's called the Tournament of Roses. The granddaddy of them all. It's been called a dream. The BCS National Championship for major college football has a reputation of having a knockdown, drag-out, no-holds-bar match between two of the best teams in the country. And the matchup between the Alabama Crimson Tide and the University of Texas will hold that tradition. With the consensus in heavy favor of the Tide, I have something to say about that. There is another massive tide from the West, comprised of burnt orange and white. An out-of-control stampede of BEVO 11, Hookem throwing Longhorns ready to roll the Crimson Tide. Texas has a legitimate shot of winning this game, and I've comprised a few reasons for this video on why. Now, these aren't the only reasons, mind you. These are just a few kind of highlighted points. 1. Mack Brown, one of the most talented football-minded individuals in the game today, at any level. 2. Texas's defense. The play of Texas's defense will rival any program in the country. 3. Colt McCoy. The most winningest and the most accurate quarterback to ever play the game of college football. I need say no more. Giving you those facts right there, how can you not say Texas has a shot of winning? What's happening is that a lot of people who watch football, they have short memories, or they tend to get amnesia towards the end of the year. They forget how the teams played week in and week out. Now, a lot of people just can't get December 5th out of their brain, with literally a last-second field goal to win over what was supposed to be a blowout over a Cornhusker team. Let me say something about Nebraska. I don't think very many programs were going to beat the Nebraska Cornhuskers December 5th in Jerry World. Partially because a lot of what's going on now with this game went on with that one. Nebraska was going to have to warm the bus up at halftime. They just had no shot. And they gave Texas a run. I'm telling you, if that field goal had went the other way, I probably wouldn't be making this video right now. I would have been 6 feet under the ground because I would have died. It was that crazy. The point is that you can't really measure anything on paper. Alabama blew out Florida. Congratulations. We barely beat a, mediocre. I don't want to call them mediocre because they're not mediocre. We barely beat what was, according to the press, a mediocre Nebraska team. Now, aside from the fact that Nebraska has a fucking monster at defensive lineman in Ndamukong Suh, which hopefully comes to Tampa Bay. Go Bucks. And a stout defense in general. I would like to have seen any of these other teams play Nebraska that night and see how they would have fared. I like what Cowboy TD said about Terrence Cody. In my opinion, Terrence Cody is a modern-day Gilbert Brown. He doesn't rush the pass. He stands up in the middle and dares you to run at him. That's great. Texas doesn't run the football. I mean, we do, but we don't. We can, but we have the most accurate quarterback to ever play the game at this level. Why would we not want to throw the ball? And you know what? We do, and we do it well. Don't believe me? Ask Oklahoma State. The point is that defense wins championships. If you don't believe me in that point, ask the University of Florida. They'll tell you. I believe that Texas's defense will, with the help of an excellent performance by Colt McCoy. Now, Cowboy, you think Colt's going to struggle? I don't think so. This is the last game that he will ever play at this level. It's the last time he ever suits up in that Longhorn uniform. I think that boy, that man, he was a boy when he got here. He's a man now. I think that he will give everything he has. But the point is that he'll leave it all on the field. And he'll know, and I'll know, and we'll know, when you look at his face, regardless of the outcome at the end of that game, that he gave everything he had. Now, history's in our favor. Because the last time they skipped over a Texas quarterback for a running back, we all know how that turned out in the title game. I'm not taking anything away from Mark Ingram. You know, it's really hard to talk shit about a team that destroyed a Florida team that was number one all season. I live straight in the heart of Tebow country. So I know how good Florida is. They're everywhere down here. The point is that Texas will win this game. And you can call that shit talking, you can call that smack talking, I don't care. Shit talking's part of the game. Part of the game of playing fan. A role that I feel I play very well. Either way, don't count your chickens before they hatch, Alabama. And I can't wait to crack open a Dr. Pepper while they're hosting that trophy. Hookem horns. I'll see y'all in Pasadena.